So, old school is a really relative term. It did, you know, it's always very relative. Depends your age and stuff like that. And like my dad, you know, my dad likes to sit around and play music. He likes to play the guitar. You know, I'll go to my parents' house. My dad will be sitting there on the couch with a guitar in his hand, his shoes up on my mom's favorite coffee table. And he'll be sitting there and he'll be playing some music. And hey, Gavin, you know.
Trying to do Cuban. What is
You're playing a guitar?
Cuban?
This isn't a guitar, but it looks like this. He's like, hey, Gavin, do you know this song? And he'll be playing me something from the 60s, you know, like, which is like baby boomer rock and roll, you know, like the Woodstock era, you know. My parents were real, like, severe hippies when they were kids, and, you know, they went to Woodstock together and all that, you know how it is. And my dad will be sitting there and go, hey, Gavin, you know this one? And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's cool, that's old school. And he'll be like, shut up, Gavin. And I was like, man, you're sensitive. And so then, you know, my sister, she's got like these 3 little kids. And so my sister, she'll come over to the house with the kids, you know. When kids get to a certain age, they start developing this awful, awful thing called an opinion. And they, you know, they come over to the house, you know. And I'm trying to like get on the good side, you know. And I'll be sitting at the panel, like, hey kids, come in here, y'all. I'll be sitting there playing them some music, you know. I'll play them something like from my first record or something. I'll be like, hey, you guys know this one? You know this song? You know this song? Like, ah, Uncle Gavin, that's so old school, yeah. I'm like, shut up, kids. So the lesson being that old school is relative. Anyway, who here knows who Nicole Richie is? Okay. We all like Nicole, right? She's pretty cool. Mixed feelings on Nicole. Left hand if you like her, right if you don't. If you can. Who here knows who Nicole Richie's daddy is? That's a pretty strong response. Lionel Richie is the man. So Lionel was in a group called the Commodores. Those of you who don't know who the Commodores were, they were one of those groups that they stood there like this and they sounded real good and they do stuff like this and they do moves like this. And they would sing, you know, and they sounded real good. I love that movie though, this one. And they all land in front of each other's microphones, like one guy's singing this one, he spins over. Singing the other guy's mic, like, oh, that was so cool. But what about the other guy in the end who doesn't have a microphone to see them singing? So anyway, the Commodores got there and they had this old school song, and it was relatively old school. It was like this. They said like this. They said, I know it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain. Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow. Seem to me, girl, I don't know that I can. You know I beg and stole and borrow. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Yes, 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 I am. Yes, 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 I am. Yes, 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 I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, 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 I am. Now, before the Commodores, way back in the day, there was a gospel group called the Soul Stirrers. And they were, you know, pretty famous. But they lost their lead singer, and he had a real high voice. He was a good singer. And they were like, now we're fucked. But we need a new singer. So they're looking around for a singer. They just can't find one. And one day, they get a knock at the door. And they go to the door. And they open the door. And there's this dude outside. He's like, "Hi, I heard you're looking for a new singer." And he was like, they're like, "No, man, we're not gonna be doing that for like 40 more years." And they're like, "Well, what do you got? Who are you?" And he said, "Well, my name's Sam Cooke, and I'm looking for a job." And he walked in, and they said, "What are you gonna do us for?" He said, "Well, I got this one I've been working on, and it goes like this. Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow go straight to my lover's heart for me. Nobody but me, Cupid, please hear my cry and let your arrow fly straight to my lover's heart for me. Cupid, Cupid. When I say Cupid, you say what? Can you do that? Cupid, let me do it again. Cupid, just like that. Cupid, help me, I need ya. Let me do it again. Cupid, just like that. Cupid, let me do it again. Cupid.